Trap play set up here on Cat. With Sam down bottom mid, yeah, the paranoia through, and it's completely countered. tuyz with 2.
saadhak in a position where he may be able to deal a little bit more damage as cauanzin is helping out as well. Numbers in favor of Loud, but they've been equalized at 2. ardiis with 41 HP has to dash away. And we're gonna get a brief moment of reset.
I can't believe this actually turned back in NRG to make it even either. Look at ardiis.
He's so far up.
He is so proactive. In a situation like this, he's making a play right off the gates in this pistol round. But it's the wrong play, actually. He could have gotten a flank on A. They're walking into B by themselves. The tricky part is they still, I mean, even though they'll clear sight here, there's a lot of room for ardiis to be in any of these pockets, so they have to go really slow. The problem for NRG is Sam's on the, oh my goodness.
30 seconds
Position
left.
now given away.
Spike planted.
cauanzin just has a dart, no shock dart or anything like that. Only say that because you look at how low the health is for both members of NRG.
If ardiis did not spot cauanzin there, Sam would be in a world of hurt, but now he has this knowledge that he can go into this 1v1.
The question is, does cauanzin expect it? ardiis looking for the swing.
Both known.
Sam creeps forward. 9 HP is not going to be enough to stand up in that fight. And now ardiis, who had been spotted from the beginning, cannot deal any damage. Loud, get the pistol. Last in a cheeky little spot on the outside of the alarm bot too.
Aspas has been known to pop up in that little spot right there. Finesse. Gets into a cross with Victor. This is really dangerous.
It feels like we've seen this before. Off the flash, Finesse on the swing, looking for the third. crashies, delivers. tuyz trying to counter punch back though, and there's not much he can do there. And there's not a single thing being shown. NRG are so disciplined here. Again, it's Finesse and crashies who are backside between the spams that are coming through. They finally strike. ardiis netting a free one there. That flash is gorgeous, and they've been set up so well by Victor's utility for these last few rounds. Loud find themselves within striking distance, so 2 remain, and they do have the spike. They've cleared out backside, but they are weak. cauanzin's gonna have to make a massive play here, and instantly just dropped by Sam.
Sam coming through B main there.
Also note, he hasn't done an op at all.
There's
Another
5
round where
players
he has
here.
a Vandal. He's gonna get a little info off of the Hunter Fury. crashies getting attacked, crashies getting the kill. Now Loud forced to reset and reconsider how they want to approach this round. They look for an opening, and it's just into crashies crosshair again. I mean, Loud are getting decimated.
Last player
Can
standing.
tuyz flip the script in a 1v3? Finesse is weak. Spike's out of reach. The onus is on tuyz to make a play.
He honestly has to try to get up on the lane at some point. Sam in a position where he can peek, and tuyz is onto it immediately.
Yeah, I think he heard him.
This this high-low in market and logs, it's almost unbeatable, but with the jiggle or 2.
Maybe. Oh, he got one. But there you see the strength though.
They hit this, flood it fast.
They have finessed this lockdown too, but again, countered by cauanzin's ult. He is playing off-site, so they can't really rely on that tool.
I think he got suppressed. He's running back into this now.
Try and make a play up here. You see the shock darts going through. Numbers heavily in favor of NRG. cauanzin and less. Can they hold the spike? Can they hold the line?
Nowhere to run!
There's his ult.
Result used. Last collecting the first out. cauanzin gets another. They're gonna hold this thing. It's a 2v4!
And they don't have mid control.
Oh, and that knife is just gonna delay things even longer.
Right here.
I have to go for a lockdown with 30 seconds. The
Paranoia.
spams, they're just fighting. Oh my god!
Sam with the ace! The resistance!
That's dangerous stuff.
Oh, that spam hurt. He's gonna get pushed off the angle though.
Yeah, no ult here allowed. They're gonna get a free B site.
Oh, Victor's on the flank as well. So much attention was drawn towards Finesse, who had just showed himself, and that was the window for Victor to strike.
Well, now they have the Hunter's Fury for the post too. And Loud is constantly leaving 1 extra, 2 extra outside of the site.
crashies also has his dart, and Victor has 2 flashes. Look for them to try to set that up and conceal it with the flash. Just waiting now. Start to see some of that spam go through.
You have to wait for a timing while that is getting reloaded, the Odin out of cauanzin. Trying to look for drone tag too. 4v5.
They're burning the clock on this one. There it is. It's going to get all the way down. Aspas is dead. Sam's going to get one too. cauanzin, one against the world in a sense.
Time.
Drops on one, and he's bought almost all the time he needs. The dink is good, but they should still have enough time. Yeah? No!
Crazy things happened. Loud wants to duel again. You see it. And they spam him. Finesse off of a jump peek. On a spammable angle, he gets punished.
Victor got tagged too.
Drone dash in. Loud have the sight.
Has the spike committed now, finally starting to work its way out. ardiis is on the opposite side of the map too. He's not going to be able to join the play for a little while. While Loud have already gotten in. They've set up in their post-plant positions. They're starting to dump utility. They have the setup they're looking for. Les also in a position to be able to peek up. You see him just on the other side of the box while they try to funnel in from tree. And once again, they cannot.
Player standing.
This looks like it's going to be a flawless holdout from Loud. Or as close to it as you could possibly get. Loud get
3 times. Home ground for Loud. Puts around immediately again.
And it's all pace from NRG. But cauanzin shots able to hold him back for now.
A third.
Spamming through. They're lit up. And they're dropped. Pistol Loud. Meanwhile, Sam waiting for some of that aggression. You see 2 members looking to swing out, and Sam's not able to clean up either of them. And now we see that so perfectly teed up. Looking for the second, not going to land.
They get the shot on him, though.
5 HP here.
Nope.
Now 3v3, and he's still here. He's a nuisance. He's pesky, and he has not been dealt with yet. How much more attention can he draw? Right into the op of aspas.
That pinch that Finesse set up by getting roll. Obviously, on this attack side, they have not gotten around yet.
Speaking of fast, ardiis is so far up already. And there was no room. aspas willing to give a little bit of space up to hold a deeper choke. And that's another first round getting peppered by the inferior weaponry. Oh, whoa, that was awkward. Unlucky timing there for saadhak as Victor cleans him up.
aspas arrived.
30 seconds
Perched
left.
up in heaven. Oh, and he gets dropped by finesse. crashies has a gun here. It's a 1v2, and he's healthy. I mean, you talk about needing a big swing round, something to turn the momentum. This would be it if crashies can pull it off. He's going to try to tuck away. He's got it down to 1. 4 HP! And crashies.
Loud actually gave up on that mid control.
There's no smoke in market.
Well, remember, Sam was getting pressured in mid.
He had dropped one down for defender spawn, but that was it. Either way, the spike down. And finesse in a position to make a play again. He's been so consistent up until this point.
They've got to fight for control here.
3v3. ardiis spamming through with the stinger, and Sam in a position that has to be cleared. The paranoia is good. It's going to buy some time, but how does tuyz land that shot? ardiis with the blades, not landing. Not landing at all. Loud punch back.
About 2 pieces of key info there.
aspas getting a little info too on the dash, which is very well done. Not just preserving his life, but getting information for his team.
Oh, what?
Tried getting cheeky with the try, making a play. This looks like this may be another round for NRG. Unless Loud can equalize.
They've done so much right now. There's a couple players who are peppered. That cauanzin might be able to spam with the Odin.
Or Victor may be able to spam onto less. That door may have kept him alive. 10 HP for ardiis. 17 HP for aspas. I mean, everyone's just hanging on for dear life. Clutching on to any bit of health that they could have as the spike continues to tick away. tuyz with a massive hold to get to third, potentially on the menu, but he looks the wrong way.
Didn't get the smoke off either.
And finesse able to clean him up. A 2v2 quickly turns into a 1v2, and finesse cannot deal.
And there's huge ults now for Loud, too.
NRG does have some of their own, and that's going to help.
saadhak is a silly man.
He does have silly moments, doesn't he?
Despite that, Loud, I mean, they've been phenomenal. 4v5s. They've won so many of them.
Gonna have to do it again.
5 4v5s for Loud in this map so far. I mean, that's how they got those first half rounds. I think there's definitely the tools to do it right now. The fact that NRG haven't gotten into the site after that lockdown is crazy. tuyz, oh, 1 more pulse and he's gone.
Yeah, he's dropped. Now 2 members down for the defensive side. cauanzin still has his ult, choosing not to use it to counter the lockdown that was invested by finesse.
And this one's key. Very difficult for them to win the round, but they can do a lot of damage. Look at the money for NRG. It is in the bin.
Really is. ardiis, 2 free ones. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. The third around the wall. Dashing away, staying alive, tucking behind his cloud first.
Gun got jammed.
And that's spam. I mean, how do you stay alive through that spam? Victor's here. They've showed up.
Flank could come really fast. You don't have any of that KJ util on this side of the map.
Most of it's towards B. And for now, they delay. ardiis is down. That's the entry. That's the goal button while tuyz crept his way up Cat. Just 3 left for NRG now.
And it feels like that opportune time now. Lockdown, Hunter's Fury, everything able to be thrown into this.
Yeah. I mean, really leaning everything behind that blow to put him away.
Some just tried a crazy hero play. Paranoia TP up top.
Victor tried finding window off of that Hunter's Fury, and it's just instantly shut. Now crashies is at a huge 1v2, but a 1v5? No way. Loud take map 1.
Rest of his team goes walkabouts. This should be expected from NRG. Loud love to do this despite the map. It doesn't even matter.
They're walking about. You're right.
Dude, they've got control.
They've walked about so far that they're currently standing on the spike. And I don't know how NRG are going to equalize this.
There's one player left on this side of the map.
Yeah, they're going to take they're going to take some space on site, or at least attempt to, but they still haven't grabbed the prized possession. They still haven't grabbed what they're looking for. They still don't have a spike.
What is going on? I mean, they're just walking randomly, aimlessly around the map right now, hoping to find one gap.
Grenade.
Nades traded.
A need to find the space, and this round has gone horrendously sideways for NRG.
And that actually because
If peak early down long, he took a ton of damage for it. That damage has been finished off. saadhak's down. Finally an opener for NRG. Now they're gonna have a chance to split on here less. He's gonna have a lot to do. Creeping his way forward.
he might actually wait now for aspas who's reclearing sand.
Step by step, there it is. There's the swing and there's the kill. Imagine a moment of frustration for crashies, but NRG still with the shot here. Attempting to stabilize the round, but cauanzin continues to be the thorn in their side. And tuyz still healthy.
There's a barely missed molly for Sam.
Oh, he still took some damage. They're gonna bonus him again. Can ardiis win this 1v2? They're so weak. No! V5 retake on the site. Given the flanks. It's just so much to deal with. Now they're gonna have seekers. They have showstopper. They're gonna have to go 1-2. And Victor's not able to get it off. The fuse is extinguished. And now the orbital strike. saadhak taking a little friendly fire there, but staying alive.
ardiis on the flank.
Oh, but a 1v5? A 1v4 now, and saadhak's not even concerned with the kill. Just get the defuse, just take the round, and just continue to snowball. And he may have an opportunity to deal some more damage. ardiis and finesse, tasked with holding the line. aspas looking for one, up that close, and it's traded 1-for-1. crashies falling, ardiis is still in a position to make a play here.
They smoked cauanzin off right now.
He may try to res and then make a play, but spike is ticking away. Time is short. Loud now going forward, it's just a tap.
Oh, this.
There's the res. Sam holding him back, going into the smoke, getting the kill. NRG, everything else from NRG is towards B.
30 seconds left.
It's just finesse on a solo mission, but what can he really do? Meanwhile, they know the hit is on B now. Victor tried dashing his way forward off of Sam's utility. He's not able to find an opening, and they're going to flip the map, but there's nowhere for them to go. Finesse died A, too.
Ooh.
That's a huge opening, but aspas is still here. They still have a lot of numbers.
Left.
Can he delay? Can he deny? Yes, he can!
Drops the molly, and they just went through.
Attack side up, traded right back. A 1-for-1.
Break this dog. The wall comes up though, and caught in the middle of putting his strip, his TP down. That's easy kill on the tuyz who the stun targeted.
Really had no options, had nowhere to go. saadhak's pressured, finesse in his lap, and the kill goes his way.
Spike planted.
This might be another round heading over in favor of NRG. They've got big numbers here. They have post plants set up. They've got what they're looking for. The wall ardiis with the op. Spotting ahead, not taking it off yet.
ardiis has so many nice angles to play around the specific wall that he's putting down.
You have Sam up in showers, cleaning up cauanzin. And less in a 1v3 with a flash in his face, with a wall in his face.
I know where he is.
Yep, time not on his side, and a miserable area of the map to try to hold.
With a molly as well, so he's trapped in, but he does have that TP.
He turns the flash and gets the kill anyway! I mean, what a freak.
He almost got that one too.
Yeah.
That one shot up.
Good trade back from ardiis with the op. But again, all attention from NRG has to be towards B. cauanzin is here. Aspas has joined. Aspas had joined. He's now dead with the reckoning. Some space gain.
Welcome to my world.
I mean, they're investing everything here. The reckoning, the Viper's Pit.
Spike planted.
Loud haven't given them many post-plant opportunities, but the ones that they have been fairly good. Especially when there's no flanks, no serious flank. Right now, saadhak, though, is providing that pressure into the pit from the backside. With that kill, though, I mean, you saw how easily that last round was cleaned up once it became a 4v2.
The numbers are obviously a big problem here, but again, you've got the Sage Wall. You're going to have to navigate around the Viper's Pit.
Free kill.
So many things in their favor to secure the round ahead.
That is the second man going to join and fight him again. He's denied him before.
Turns that flash. Remember, he did this in the previous round. Start to see some spam come through, and that setup is beautiful. The initial bait off the judge and the swing from ardiis.
ardiis up to 4. First kills, 3 since he's picked up that op. He is dominating the server now.
Finesse has to make some work here. Oh, and he's not able to. He tried to reestablish control in showers, but NRG on site equalize anyway. Damage shell with the judge, but not enough to get the kill. A 2v2 now. As the spike ticks and you see crashies re-exploring, trying to take some space in showers. Such an important area of the map to hold in these post plants. And he has filled the space. Waiting now for Loud to make a move, to be the aggressors. All attention on them, and I don't know where those bullets went. It's all in crashies now. Another 1v2. Can he land it? Yes, he can!
He said on the hits because Les has been a beast, but this time you know they want it.
He's just up by himself. And he deals some damage. He drops finesse. Now cauanzin tries getting a little bit more. The res online. Victor going forward with the ult and punishing the aggression. Parallel walls now sectioning off B. And you're right. Aspas looking for it with an ult of his own.
What?
I don't know how that didn't get a kill. But it's Victor who's still standing. saadhak and tuyz.
Oh, the gun!
The gun! Team up, and tuyz cannot. Betrayed by the barrel is tuyz. And now saadhak with his ult. A tour de force in the face of a 1v4, in the face of the crowd. In the face of the reckoning. Seemingly insurmountable odds. How the heck do you pull this one off? That's gonna help things, but it's a 4K for Victor, and it's 6.
That smoke deep cleared.
Aspas is getting a little cheeky here. He's gone up pretty high, pretty far into hookah.
You actually just saw tuyz use a smoke. They're re-clearing through it immediately. And
Oh my God!
he just knows. He heard the flash way back before.
Their way. This would be the 4th, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so crazy. He just buys a sheriff on this round. On the pistol round, of all things. And they're controlling it all, TPing across
30
too.
seconds left.
Loud will continue their immense streak here unless Sam pulls out some craziness of all the pistols here in this grand final so far.
That's just outrageous. And I really feel like it has been primarily America's their home in a massive way. There's orbital strike invested. Finesse is behind it. Oh, that Molly's gonna give his position away. He felt all the pressure. They knew where he was. He finds no value. Can crashies do anything? Patient on the trigger. looking for a second, not able to deliver. And now three's up. Spike not out. ardiis on the flank. Can he find the timing? Can he find the space? Waiting to see if they're going to rotate away while Sam's decapitated on site. Leaving Victor and ardiis to do this all on their own.
tuyz is just fake tap the orb
Wait.
while ardiis is on the flank. I mean, come on.
Well,
Doesn't get the kill though.
Damage still dealt. They're going to equalize this thing.
Really haven't seen any big clutches demanded of the Loud players so far this series. Cauanzin now.
One enemy remaining.
This 1v2 would be
30
big.
seconds left.
It would require a 4K for him. 77 HP, ardiis on the swing. Manages to get across. With 23 seconds left, he decides he's flipping the map.
ardiis had a chance here to TP after he realized that there was a fake tap. But without doing that, cauanzin still has to have that in his mind. ardiis could have done that while he was way away and couldn't hear it. So many places. Usually in this situation, cauanzin can reposition anywhere, but ardiis now actually has that advantage with the new TP system.
Can they win this out again? Wall to buy some space. The tap from ardiis. Cauanzin now swinging around, looking for the kill! And the lad
Tom's reckoning.
It's a deep nade. Victor tucking, staying alive, and tuyz on the counter. That 1-2 punch is just so devastating.
That timing's so unlucky for Victor. He just stepped into the nade's position.
Yeah. Finesse getting spammed once again. The gun giving him away. And that's the cue for aspas to go. They haven't even picked up the spike, but I mean, the site's all theirs. And they even have less to hit the late flank. This is surgical.
And again, finesse falling early in that round. He's getting mauled.
30 seconds left.
That was clean.
That's tuyz from window. I thought it was
I thought
aspas.
so too.
I was like, how did that hit? That's crazy.
And this is what I mean about this late flank. Look,
Oh my
NRG
goodness.
are already calling to save. And Les is behind them. Not able to get any of the kills, though. Position given away. The question is, do Loud hunt? Do they go?
They're hunting. They're completely giving up the spike right now, except for saadhak, who does stay with his TP. Ooh.
All of a sudden, aspas not feeling nearly as confident in this fight. Outnumbered, and you even see it. The rest of Loud not pushing forward. And look at their, their money's not great. I don't know that they can really afford to do this, but they're gonna try anyway.
It's a big deal there.
A little bit of info attempting to be gathered while Les is in a brutal spot. Just one gun.
I love it. In the mid round here, especially with ardiis having that res. Just take a duel. They even out the situation instantly and still take down Les too.
saadhak has knifed his way through the wall. Has the position to make a play in showers. Meanwhile, the deep flash out from crashies late in the round, confirming some suspicions.
Oh, he's got the op too. This could be a surgical blade.
Does he hold the scalpel, or is it going to be one out by the judge? Much less refined, much less precise, but much more successful.
Just delays so long. Well, Scream Smokes last a long time, but
Yeah, they last forever.
they've given him back sight now.
Backside's difficult to hold. saadhak finding one with the op. Repositioning now, and they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight into U-Haul. In the face of the reckoning, they're gonna go forward.
Oh!
saadhak almost catches one. But NRG find themselves at a 2v2. Finesse has the ult. And it may not matter at this point. He's gonna show up to the play. Maybe find cover around that, but Sam gets 3. Pushing forward off of that. Meanwhile, crashies getting some info, the wall up. Sam gets the kill.
And that's why the high tide is up too. He just randomly spammed with a sheriff, of all things.
ardiis is gonna get a lot of pressure here on the other side of the wall. In hookah, does he scale forward? Is there the potential for
May
help
break
from
that.
teleporter?
Oh. I don't know if they know exactly which position that went towards. Here's the mollies in though. Flashing to protect him. He has a pocket.
They decide otherwise wisely.
They're gonna force their way in. Now that they spotted Finesse just has the sheriff. They're very happy to get in. Cauanzin got all the way to elbow. I don't think they know.
He's not just in it, but he's all the way up. He's pushing his way into spawn, and you're right. I don't think they're aware. They've been surrounded. They've been pinched. This smoke, the only thing that's keeping them back. Finesse falls, cauanzin on the flash, and then the wherewithal to turn around, but Victor beats him. 4v3 for NRG. Spike planted now. And the pit. Oh, a devastating prospect. Can NRG do this? They have the numbers. They have a judge for ardiis too. They have some positioning. All of Loud is tucked inside their pit. But now aspas re-exploring. Time is short. Just a couple moments now, and they get two big ones. aspas in a 1v4 to try to clean it up himself, and NRG stay alive. Tom first the wall, then the cascade, the Trailblazer out through, and saadhak still getting the kill onto ardiis. That's just so impressive. Second cascade down, and Loud just disrespecting it. They're scaling forward into it. Sam flash, turn two! The third for Sam!
Spike down A.
Numbers NRG still, and Victor has ult.
Got the spike.
He's gonna be on this late flank, and are they aware? How can you possibly expect that?
Spike planted.
Focusing now on what's before him, and they've gotten two. It's crashies,
enemy remaining.
who's gonna have to clutch it out to keep it alive! And crashies does not miss!
Still has that reckoning. Whenever NRG want to fall back into a retake, they can, but so far they want to take this challenge.
How bold does ardiis stay? There are three here. Oh, he's flashed. He can't see a dang thing, but Victor's still getting the opener with the op. Looking for the second. Tucking in the smoke and peeking right back into aspas.
What a play!
Unreal! 3v2 now, and they still have the reckoning. Now showing up. Victor has elbow control. cauanzin and less. Forced to pull a miracle to keep them out of overtime. And it's now two. It's now one. Can Sam do it on his own? One, but not able to get the second. Heavy the crowd. And this could be a disaster.
Didn't throw it.
Smoke out. He's waiting for it now. There's the paranoia. The swing out as both are just stunned. It's a stalemate at the beginning of the round. Dancing around the utility. Nobody can see a thing. Everyone flashed.
Spike down B.
And the spike is still not out. NRG have calmed things down for now.
cauanzin wants to die there, so tuyz can take his position underneath.
Putting into
seconds
spawn,
left.
so you're right. Les has gone unchecked so far. Sam having to go exploratory. Regretting it now. Les cleans him up. The wall, the only thing keeping him up for now. 48 HP was not going to stand a 2v2 as the spike has been planted. crashies going forward right into the weak lap of saadhak.
And tuyz's turn to strike took so long.
Remember how good he's been in pistols. Another opportunity for him to deliver.
Cover going out.
First one not gonna land. This time it's crashies who finally gets NRG their first pistol of the season. Nice nade to buy some time for saadhak, and then the peek too. You see what the setup was there. It was the fault line from finesse to allow crashies to take some space.
It's so nice from saadhak to re-clear insta there.
So aggressive, so confident, and he gets a kill out of that.
B.
He's been so good at weathering aggression from NRG at times.
So confusing. I mean, tuyz is in
Enemy
tuyz is in
remaining.
their spawn.
Spike
And
down,
so is Victor.
attacker spawn.
They're just trading places, and we're seeing this a lot. I mean, 14
Yes.
seconds, there's obviously no chance here, but
It feels a lot like what we saw at the beach aggression from NRG early in this round. All five of them close by. And we're set up for another clash. aspas flashed, not able to get the peek behind the angle at first as the kills go traded, one for run. And you've got to see there's a huge flank coming in from the northern side. NRG are trapped. They have nowhere to go.
smoke the turret too.
The paranoia out from tuyz.
He's just locked down underpass right now. Victor's still going for this round, and actually it's huge. Because the players from the north side pinch, after they got the first kill, they fell off. They said, that's enough for us. saadhak's dead.
He is absolutely dead.
I mean, we've been seeing over and over teams go for plays into the lockdown before it disperses. That one definitely ill-advised. And it's not even towards this B site that the hit is going. NRG have worked Loud here, completely outplayed them. They just got to follow up with the kills. And now the
planted.
realization. It wasn't even this B site at all.
I mean, the fact that they've right-sized things given how the round started is outrageous in and of itself. But now they have to finish. Victor's not going to be able to apply any late pressure. Loud with the numbers advantage. And Finesse gone exploring. He has plenty of utility too. Can he find the right timing? Can Sam hold the line
Might
on his
ult to
own?
delay right now.
There it is. Buy some time. Find a window. And Finesse punishes. Now the fault line too. A really good idea of where Les is.
One
Great
enemy
aftershock.
remaining.
Very well done. Can tuyz win the 1v2? A 1v1 now. Flashed up. 5 HP. Trying to deal some damage, but for Finesse, you imagine it's a formality, and it is. Here's another setup. They have 3 in halls. Meanwhile, NRG is trying to hold with 2.
That's
Victor the first to
unexpected.
fall. Crashies with the trade. That flash is nice, but he's got to get out of there.
Seeker's
Seekers,
popped.
and he's getting out. Neo ropes. Does that buy enough time? It does, just barely. Meanwhile, ardiis trying to reaggress with the blades.
Blocking sight.
Crashes can't die on the rope. It's his spot. It's his signature.
Can ardiis find any more value with his ult? He's looking for it, and everyone's flashed. The stun not landing. Now they're gonna push him! And Sam's the perfect trap! saadhak left into 1v3. Just a tap onto the spike now, and they wait patiently. They swing with utility, and they take the round. If they don't gain any traction, if they're not able to turn this into something, they may end up rotating back, but they find an opener.
And cauanzin there definitely was scared of them going through. They don't have the neon in this comp, but they do have the jet. Jet can dash through. And so his stun was way advanced,
Yeah.
much closer to the door. tuyz peeks off of it, and there's nobody stunned.
Smoke's invested by Sam. And ardiis fills the space. Now lockdown used too, but NRG have taken everything they could possibly want at this point. Delayed just for the time being. And they've left Sam here by himself. He gets spammed through the smoke. And now they have the pit they're gonna have to deal with.
Pit retake. Spike is planted in the corner. cauanzin finds the lurk on Victor too.
This is gonna be so difficult to deal with. I don't know that they really have enough tools to deal with this pit other than spam. I mean, Finesse has an aftershock, but that's it.
Yo, Pro might be banned, but we're right back to it.
The spams through, cauanzin sticking in. Oh,
Got half though.
3/4 of the way.
Next, it's up to saadhak.
It's just a tap in the face of the stun. They have to reposition, and Loud take the fight to NRG.
Excuse me? saadhak just spammed too. They have the tools for this real post plant. In the prior round, they only had 1 molly. They only had sheriffs.
They're gonna try to funnel out of heaven.
What?
So aggressive.
Can't believe he escaped.
ardiis spamming through. You see the op shots continuing to rattle off on the site. Remember, they still have Sam's orbital strike. Crashies caught. Trying to take a deep breath, inhale. And it's aspas who falls. Looking to hold the line a bit more as saadhak follows suit. Numbers NRG. They invest the orbital strike, but that should secure the round.
One enemy remaining.
Just now, tuyz, with really nothing to do, save the op, live to fight another day.
Did get out.
For Victor to take a step back. If he's not careful, he may get into some trouble here too. Les is close by. There it is. Another shot delivered. Another kill secured. And all of a sudden, the potential of another eco. They're so split up as well. I mean, it's just a spike by himself. Meanwhile, crashies is on the opposite side of the map.
One enemy
This would be
remaining.
the second thrifty for Loud. It was just an op and pistols, and look at where they find themselves now.
Smoke's down.
30 seconds left.
The spam, Sam, surely a dead man walking at this point.
This time head to head.
Can he get the space? First kill is going to be in favor of ardiis, but the ult used. And it's just a threat now. The question is, how quickly do NRG fill? Take ropes.
Safety at least.
NRG confirming that there's no flank from the southern or northern side, and they can turn their attention all towards spawn. And here's where Sam is. ardiis getting one with the op. The wall concealing aspas.
Stuffed him with the barrel.
Peeks behind the wall and's netted to kill his ardiis. Looking to take lives with the knives, and he does! To farm up some of the orbs for saadhak. You see what their intentions are.
They're just dry walking. This is actually crazy. Right out of the NRG strap book.
ardiis has taken so much damage already.
Somehow, NRG have walked into underpass at this point. They literally traded sides.
Aspas might be behind him, and I don't think they're gonna know. Aspas, there's the frenzy, finding the kill. And now they have to turn attention that way. That was close. Not able to deliver. Aspas still causing problems in spawn. Like a pesky gnat that has to be dealt with.
They had to smoke him off. They had to spend one of Som's last remaining smokes on him.
Oh, this looks like another pistol. It's gonna go in favor of Loud unless crashies can do it again. No, he cannot. Seems like they want to apply some pressure. And the pressure works out. Les had no chance to respond. Start to see some spam coming through as Som's getting another. It's just Aspas who's got a rifle now. Or even a swing for that matter, but either way.
They're getting up on the site here.
Aspas is close. Oh, he still gets one? Still traded back though.
Planted.
Still healthy, and now NRG seem to be avoiding disaster, seem to be getting out of this one. Som's gonna get on the defuse, he's gonna get it to half, 3/4 of the way, 80, 90, done.
The whole setup from Victor. Down on this tree, and Aspas just working it against Finesse. That's before that wall comes up. And you can see, the style they ran against EG was very, very execute heavy. Now it's a lot slower. Trying to find picks prior.
NRG trying to take some space in response to the noise that Aspas just made, and Loud were already ahead of it. Already rotating back A. And getting the punish off of it.
And tuyz is hearing the rotations, by the way. So he's calling them all the way back. He just sat in underpass, listening to how Victor's moving, how the other players are moving. So now it's just Victor all alone. And by the way, they broke that Yuto much earlier in the round.
Aspas single-handedly removed the setup and then removes Victor.
Then prior, you're obviously still seeing some minor things because Aspas is actually
bringing the best out of one another when the lights are at their brightest, and Aspas continues to deliver. crashies on the aggressive swing. It's actually Victor who gets the kill, and Aspas has to tuck tail and get out.
really nice stun from Finesse there in spawn.
That's a spike.
crashies is controlling it now, but he's only got that stinger. Remember, so he can't really go for it. tuyz, this smoke is gonna fade and crashies is gonna be sat inside.
Flashing outside of it. Getting knowledge of what may be there. You've got Victor to help too. crashies falls. And that's gonna give up the spike, yeah.
But Som has his ult right now, 22 seconds, that's not a lot of time to play.
Can Victor hold the line? It's just less on the other side of this smoke. They've picked up the spike, and you're right, time is short. tuyz trying to find an opening as he cannot. Now with 10 seconds left, the clock will harmlessly expire as NRG not just hang on to the map, but take the lead back. Pushing up forward so aggressively, using his ult. saadhak doing a bit of the same, but nice spam out from Finesse. So you're right.
Situation, but he's getting rest up because of that no command. And they've given up the position. They're gonna fight Halls here.
It seems like they are. It's right into Les! It's right into Les! They have full Halls control now. They have the entire map.
How many times have we seen this situation where they just run away from Halls? They came through, drop, take the site, ult into Halls, take two, and run.
And the thing is, that really is fitting of what we've had.
Are they gonna be good on buy when it comes out?
NRG want to go fast, and they've heard Aspas tuck under, but there's a counter punch, and Som holds it beautifully.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
ardiis takes a fair bit of damage, but he gets in on the action too. I mean, blow for blow.
You were talking about it earlier, tit for tat now.
And they have plenty of money here. You see a Loud's bankroll, it's deep. And any sort of gun that they can take out of the hands of NRG is magnified in the long run, and that's two. saadhak in a 1v2, 30 seconds left, plenty of time.
1v2 for the ace.
30 seconds
This would
left.
be unreal on
Has a
this
sixth
stage.
sense.
I mean, at best, you're no shot. saadhak has gotten it this far. It's just a 1v1 now, and he still has time. the spam from Victor as he repositions. Now 13 seconds left. Victor has a lot of utility here. But the swing out from saadhak with the flash. Waiting. Crosshair trained! And the ace from saadhak. They've gone through hell off of the flash. They see Les, the Trailblazer.
They're pushing.
Grabbing him, but Les holds the line, or at least attempts to. Miss it through all of that. tuyz has an op. They drop the Rolling Thunder. They try to catch him, but they're ahead of the play, and they're going to push into spawn. They've got the spike there, and they're still getting the kills that they need. NRG with the numbers advantage now, looking to make it worse, but no, it's equalized.
saadhak doesn't know whether to go into A or just help out his teammate. cauanzin does make it out, though. Almost made it out with a kill. And it might all come down to Finesse's timing through halls right now.
It's perfect.
Spike down A.
That hesitance from saadhak early on before leaving his
30 seconds
teammate
left.
might have just cost him this round.
And again, at a desperate need to respond, it very well may have cost them more than that. Unless cauanzin can pull off an outrageous 1v2.
Full strike, and it splits them up and cancels the hits.
They've been thrown asunder. Now crashies trying to hold the line. Sam gets 2. Such a chaotic opening to the round.
Right here.
And now Sam with an opportunity for more, but it traded back. crashies 7 bullets, 6 now, and that's enough.
Remaining.
The calamity leaves the reality of the tragedy for Loud as they just got decimated. NRG big on numbers, looking to tie us up at 11.
Poison orb emitting.
Still room for Les to work. His magic, you've seen him moments in this rivalry, in grand finals. Pull out ridiculous clutches still.
This would be outrageous.
Poison off.
This would be historic. He's gotten one. The spam's there. He knows where the other ones are. Dancing around the cover. 1v3 with 35 seconds left. He's got to take it slow. He's got to take it steady. He takes one down with him, but patience from ardiis! And he strikes at just the right time.
ardiis has been...
They're all huddled in tower! First op, missing, and now the pit, you're right. What do they have in a counter? ardiis trying to find a free one through the pit. Through the cover. No shorty landing yet. Spike ticking away. saadhak falls as you see the spike continue. Sam pushing forward. It's only one. Oh, it's only
Player
tuyz.
standing.
crashies again has to be clutch. He's gotten it to half. Does he pull off? He does, but it's too late. ardiis. Victor close by. And there it is. You start to see some of the spam through. Feeling it. They know where they are now. That's enough for Loud to hold.
Concerned about this breach ult here from cauanzin. They're getting real close to front of halls.
That's the first one. One step closer, and there's the Rolling Thunder. Tagging up Sam.
What?
But he gets the kill anyway. They've gotten it back and forth. But remember, the guns that they have are not great. This is all that they have left. A Vandal and a Classic who's going to get upgraded. 2v2 now. It's all on to Victor. Can he